So we're basically at 11th grade, the first year of 11th grade. Yeah, that was the same year that, like, I think, no, that was. People are fucked up. People are seriously fucked up. So, yeah, I'm having like a serious, like, I'm having like a serious fucking, like, one of these attacks. Ugh. I want to go make coffee, and I'll be back. Oh, that sucks. And all right, so that sucks. So why that goes to get, why that gets made, yeah, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much, like, left out the normal shit, like, you know, that didn't have no, like, fucking fucked up repercussions, like meeting the voodoo witch doctor, or fucking, you know, with this or that, or, you know, a lot of other things. But so now we're still, so I'm so okay, so 11th basically grade. Am I leaving anything out in the first year of 11th grade? So I slightly get left back. I could graduate, but I don't. I know that my cousin at the time is supposedly telling me that there are these kids that are beating him up, and I'm just like, well, I don't exactly fucking want to graduate because I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do with my life, and that's what I mean. It's like I didn't even think most of this shit was real, and at the same time, there was so much, like, I mean, I was always in fights for absolutely no reason. And the weirdest fucking thing is that fucking when the cops would show up, they would always fucking try to fucking arrest me. It's like fucking, it's like nothing like being a fucking cunt, It's like, wow, man. It's like, look, bro, it's like, wow, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. But that had obviously, obviously there was some points of jealousy mixed with, oh, we didn't know, and it's like, oh, and it was like, yo, dude, it's like from the things that I found out later on, it's like, wow, man. So the whole fucking, so that's all the good things I was doing, right? Got no fucking, and things that I wasn't even doing, that's the shit that was getting fucking, so it's like, wow, that's awesome. And that's what makes me, it just, this whole fucking thing is just fucking wow. And wow. Fucking wow. So that's that. And so what's the second year of 11th grade? So I'm supposed to be graduating that year. It's supposed to be 99. I'm graduating in 99, and instead I don't. That's 98 into 99 is the second year of 11th grade. Um, so the second year of 11th grade is 98 into 99, and I did pass that year to move into the 12th grade level. It's like I really wasn't caring very much about school. I wasn't caring like about a lot of things because there was so much shit I was trying to figure out that was so much more important. And at the same time, I personally wanted to kick the living shit out of the supposed bullies that were bullying my bisexual gay nephew, only to find out that that's so much probably bullshit, and that because he was being fucking used to fucking set me up, which is wonderful too. It's like, wow, it just never ended with the fucking, never fucking ended. So yeah, and yeah. So, second year of 11th grade, what the fuck happened in. So, that is going into the whole 99 year. That's probably right about the time that I stopped hanging out with most of my friends that I was hanging out with around about that time period. Pretty much that was that. Other than going into 99. Going into 99, that is going into 99 is the school year coming to an end. Me getting a job working for a company, which then later on finding out that they might be fucking disposing fucking bodies. That was fun. And who the fuck knows? I don't know. I don't know how the fuck that ended. And that was also around about the time that there was a piece of property that was owned. I don't know how much time. Yeah, actually, that was probably right around the time that a piece of property was sold to what little did I realize more than likely was Ari's grandpa. Yeah, because I know that they were fucking supposedly putting the fucking bodies on the fucking property, and that's why the man got it for fucking so cheap. But I didn't know who the fuck Ari was. I didn't fucking know who her grandpa was. That's why it's like, you know, I did know, I just didn't know that that was her. I did not know that that was fucking his land. I did not know that there was so many things I did not fucking know. And I did then, and top of that, I didn't see things that freaking, I didn't see for myself. I did not see anybody putting anything anywhere. So the bottom line is that's that. And yeah, that was the year that they fucking also came looking for the fucking book that I was given. They wanted me to decode it. So that's how I know how to decode it. Partial. But I don't know if I would have even cared at that point. Because I didn't know what the fucking... It's like, it's the real fucking book. And then, so she was wonderful, too. And so the point being is that, yeah, JFK's plane went down. The program was already up and firing. Like, the people there, that's why there was so many fucking people around at the time, because they were working on the program. And oh yeah, I got the jack put to my fucking. I think that was the first year of 11th grade. But maybe not. Maybe it was. Yeah, I had the fucking car jack put to my skull about 6-7 times. Fucking 6-7 times. You know what I'm saying? The first one felt like a fucking gunshot by Brian McCarran. That was I left that part out of the first year of 11th grade. Pretty sure that was 98. 97 into 98. And yeah, then there was also the yeah, Yeah, totally made myself look like an asshole at a fucking Halloween thing, fucking haunted house. But don't worry. I mean, it's like, that was a big fucking clue of figuring out a lot of other shit too. It's like, so everybody just knew when people wanted to fucking meet me, they were putting fucking shit in my head way fucking prior to that, man. So that I'd be in the fucking, so that was, yeah, that's, but nothing big with that. That's just freaking, I just remember the fame. And, so 98 into 99, 99, I was supposed to graduate. I didn't. And got the job working in the one place. Then I got the job working for the other guy that I was just explaining. And then yeah, I think that's the end of freaking what the fuck. I think that because now I think I'm rushing the end of the fucking school years here because let's see here. It's like, is there anything else I missed at this point? The second round of 11th grade. Nope. Yeah, so magically my cousin gets left back, right? So now I'm like, that sucks, because so in other words, so then 12th grade rolls around, and the first year of 12th grade, that would be 99 into 2000. That was shit. I think that was the fucking. Actually, I think they might have fucking. When the fuck did they try to set me the fuck up with my own daughter? Using my own daughter. When the fuck was that? That was. I think that was in 2000. That was in the beginning of 2000, right before I turned 18. Right after I turned 18, right before I turned 18, they tried to use my own daughter to set me up. What the fuck? That was just fucking wonderful. But now I realize that would also had something to do with the fucking program, and there was a lot of shit. That's when I should have gotten paid the fucking $2 million. Was that set up with the fucking... When the fuck did they... Oh yeah, let's not forget about that. No, I think that was at 15, actually. At 15 is when the fucking... The whole Alfredo Flores brings me out to the office of the person who owns this fucking house back then, and they put $2 million on the desk, but not before David Lee comes out and says, listen, the guy thinks it's going to be funny. You go in there, you go like this, I want my money. And he's like, he's going to find it funny. He already knows this is going to happen. And he's like, it's like this little thumb cleaning knife thing that's even smaller than this right here. Literally, the fucking thing was this big. And, it's like, I was like, okay, it's fucking fine with me, man. It's like, and then I walk into, I'm like, I want my money. And then the guy's like, oh, sure, no problem. And he pulls open a drawer, throws $2 million up on top of a desk. And then I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, no way, man. I'm like, come on. And then he's like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I just want you to know you're robbing us. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, fuck this. And then he fucking calls the feds on me. And the fucking feds show up. They say that there's a fucking doctored video of me pulling a fucking gun out on this fucking piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck yous, man. Wow. Yeah, I forgot that was either 15. That was 16. 15? So that was fun. And let's see. Yeah, so then what? 99 into 2000. That's when I'm pretty sure that's fucking when they tried to set me up using my own daughter. Yes, they did. And at the same time, that's also fucking shit. That's like they try setting me up. There is so much shit that went down at that moment in time, and then that's the whole thing. It's like I got shifted over to a new contact at some point. My new contact, well, she dies later on in the story, but the bottom line is that she dies on the same fucking day as the Valentine's Day massacre that took place down in Florida. Yeah, just what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. This is the year 2021, so that's that. And but in the meantime, that is also where they tried to set me up using my own daughter as bait, and then I tried to explain to my contact what the fuck was going on, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on at the time. That all this shit was like just piling up, and I was like, I don't even know what to fucking think of half this shit. So yeah, that was fun. Then there was the two detectives that were on the outside of the door, and it was like, oh yeah, well, it's like, we'll see you. It's like, yeah, you'll see me. Yeah, yeah, fucking. And then 9/11 happened, of course, shortly after all this. So I'm thinking it was just to fucking sever my tie with my fucking federal contact. Yeah, but that didn't even exactly work, because the bottom line is that then fucking they seen that there was fucking inaccuracies to this and that, and then they still were trying to introduce me to this girl, and then the stuff that was coming out at that point was a little bit off, and I was like trying to explain myself to them, and I didn't even need to at that point, but I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and then believe it or not, the girl that I was supposed to be around more so than anyone else, her own adopted brother sets me up in the most fucked up way. So that's crazy. It's like, and he was with a fucking old Irish piece of shit. Fucking wow. So yeah, or German or fucking Irish or fucking whatever. Fucking white people. And yeah, that was great. Awesome setup. No, totally. You drive the car. I got a little bit of drugs for sale. Right. Fucking, don't even realize at that point fucking how young the kid is, because he's obviously driving a car with a fucking older man, which I'm just like, yeah, whatever, man. Like, nobody's going to give a shit about this. So, fucking, but that was a great setup to be fucking underage the way he was. Congratulations with that setup. And I got an incoming phone call, but that will have to fucking wait until I'm done with this wonderful fucking story that's taking forever. And I'm gonna go get some coffee and yeah, so then there was Yeah, then there was also the freaking. Let's see. There was also the freaking. Yeah, so I met a new. I have another place I started hanging out more frequently, and uh, that was even prior, to everything else. That's where the fucking first setup where they tried to set me up using my own daughter as bait. That's where the first setup started to take place with fucking Charlie, who basically eventually introduces me to Lisa, even though I had already been introduced to Lisa when we were like yay big, you know. It's like, the whole swimming pool incident, and then there's let's see, there's yeah, so they already tried to set me up using my daughter as my daughter that I had with the general's daughter as bait, which I didn't even realize, but my teachers knew. My fucking teachers knew that I had a fucking daughter. I didn't even fucking know I had a daughter. And that's great. And then so then that goes down, and so 007 gets set up by fucking an old fucking fat Irish man and a fucking adopted brother of a girl that was supposed to be my fucking wife, I guess, and I was trying to absorb what the fuck was really true about any of that, and what was real and what was not real, and what the fuck was I supposed to make out of any of this shit, because I had no idea at this point. I was just like to fucking. So the point is that's great, so yeah, so the guy had the kids back, and he was like, and they fucking. That's why I'm saying it's funny, because it's like fucking then fucking my mother had to bring me down to the fucking psych ward, which I end up in the psych ward later on, but that's before Ariana's concert gets fucking blown up. Hold on, we're not to that point of the story, but at that point, my mother has to bring me down to this fucking thing and have an evaluation on what the fuck, and which is bullshit. So first, the first setup is bullshit. Then they go to then instead of paying me money, a fucking another bunch of bullshit goes down, and then they fucking set me up with fucking, and I'm like, the kid was just driving the car. You're with the fucking kid. The kid's got to be about my fucking age, right? So fucking what, a year younger, bro? You're not driving a fucking car if you're younger than fucking, and I'm only fucking 17 or so at the fucking time. So to me, that's fucking age. I don't fucking give a fuck what the fuck, yo man, fuck yous. Fuck yous. Fuck yous. You fucking scummy cock fucking cunt fucks. But that's cool. That's cool. Because I get my last laugh when fucking 9/11 happened. We're not to that point of the story. Hold on. Hold on. Use hold on now. Hold on. Don't worry, Officer Sheriff Grady. You hold on there, buddy. Don't worry. I know you're coming, you fucking cunt. Don't worry. Yeah. Did you shoot Robert Lee Ashley yet in the fucking head? Did you become a real boy? You fucking prick. I forgot about that too. Holy shit. They'll never fucking believe that story. So let's just leave. Actually, they'll never believe either one of those fucking stories. We'll just leave both those fucking stories of magical fucking comebacks like Jesus, and we'll just, with nothing to do with fucking whatever. Don't fucking tell me fucking pot is bad, okay, man? Fuck. Anyway, so where the fuck are we? We are at the point of fucking yeah. So I had to be brought down, and then fucking it was like, wow, it's like, oh yeah, well yeah, more shit that I didn't fucking understand. I was like, whatever, man. It's like, well, there's because this all has to deal with fucking witchcraft, man. It's like I'm being brought down to be told that fucking some girl doesn't want to be my wife now, and it's like, and then it's like, oh well, this other girl, maybe she'll choose him, but then it's like, dude, these guys, I'm just like, wow, man, I'm just like fucking. Anyway, the point fucking being is that there is a fucking person. The point being is that the two men, one of the men that was there during the fucking setup, and the other man looked like Sean Allen, the guy that's been basically trying to fucking kill me anyway at that fucking point. So it was basically like Sean Allen and the guy that was just with the fucking kid that literally he vouched for the fucking kid that I didn't know what I was talking about. So those two fucking men, I just want you to know, how many of your boys died on 9/11? I'll wait. What's the numbers? What was the numbers for 9/11? 2000? How many sheriffs, how many police officers died on 9/11? Billy, Mandy, get me those numbers, please. Thank you. Anyway. So anyway, an envelope of money comes out and gets put into my grandmother's hand, my mom's hand. And my mom, I don't realize, but now I do, that my mother was definitely being poisoned right along with me with that radioactive shit, because she wasn't sleeping. I fucking hadn't been sleeping fucking for the longest amount of time. My mother was always rocking back and forth saying like, yo, man, I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know how they do it. Like, my mom was a smart lady. It's just that, she was tired of fucking everything in life. And she loved me. And thank God she loved me, because the things that, even if she wasn't able to tell me, she tried her hardest to tell me things that I needed to hear so that I would be able to figure it out eventually on my own. And yeah, so definitely, so the money of the envelope full of money goes into my mother's hand. My mother says no. She took one look at me sitting in the car. I could hear what they were saying. The car wasn't that far away, but it was like I was sitting in the car and the envelope full of fucking money was put in my mother's hand. And the reason I know that is because my mother said no. And then she gave the money back to the fucking guy